There we go. Okay, so we have our backs to our mount, and we step away just enough that the hands are pulled gently behind you. I don't want you to walk so far that it's already a stretch. Just a little behind your butt, yeah? We're just going to take a nice inhale and exhale. Good. And as you inhale, I want you to let your arms reach out slightly to the side. Exhale, they can fall back. Inhale, let them get wider. Exhale, they fall back. That's it, good. Yeah. Out, reaching out, not necessarily this high, but the image in your head is that you are expanding across the front and across the back of you. Yeah. Do 2 more breaths. Good. And last one, which is not your last one. Obviously, you're going to keep breathing. We're going to take the hands forward with a small push. This time, inhale as you release back. Exhale. Pushing forward. Inhaling back. Good. Starting to feel your feet. Spread toes. Good. See if you can line the outside of your feet up so they are straight lines forward. Not the inside, but the outsides of your feet. Good. And some of you are going to feel that highlights, so to speak, the kneecaps lifting up. Some of you will also feel a different part of your thigh and glute turning on. Good. One more breath there. Good. And then arms are going to swing out to the sides and up high, small bow. So it's really about the spine lifting, little exhale. The arms do not lead, they just follow. Good. Inhale, come up. So they might even have some slack on them here. That's okay. Lift the back of your ribs up, then bend. Good. And I want you to pay attention to A, that back of the spine lifting, and then B, how much your head is falling versus your spine is bending. So I hook my thumbs together at the top, or you can make magic triangle at the top, because that closes your kinetic chain a little bit and makes it easier for you to keep yourself as one unit. Can you feel the difference? Yeah, good. I like that. All right. So now that we're awake here, we're going to hold that bow. Just gently push down, circle that arm all the way back towards your mount, over your head, still in your bow. Push down forward, circle the arm back, open up that shoulder. We're going to keep that bow, lift up the spine as you bend it. Circle again. Good. It's going to be tempting to push that arm, the waiting arm, further and further down. Don't. Don't. Good. All the way around. Good. And then inhale and exhale. Step forward with your right. Open your chest. Arms open out to the side. Good. You're going to step back into that bow. Arms up high. Lift your ribs. Lift your ribs. Good. And then step forward with your left. Open your chest. So the bow is small, you guys, right? It's really focusing on that upper back. Good. And we're just going to go like this, extending as we step, and then finding the bow. Good. And extend as we step. Oops, sorry. And find the bow. Good. How does that feel? Waking up the upper back and loosening up the rest of it, the spine. I'll scoop my... There. Good. All right, very nice. Then we're gonna take our hands down low and we're gonna sit in a little squat. Just a little low press forward, just not past your knees, not all the way out here, just maybe to the edge of your knees, and stand back up. That's it, good. Inhale, exhale. So we're exhaling on the way down. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Good. That's it, good. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Up. And again, straps might go into slack as we come up. Good. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale and exhale up. Good. Let's do one more. Diana, do you feel your knee as you go down? Okay, great. You feel that hamstring? Okay. Yes, of course. The shin. Ah, okay. Yes, and that's a fabulous question. So I'm repeating for the replay. So Deshelle just feels all the work in the front of her shin. And she's like, and your feet. So Deshelle is very long through the back of her knees. So her shins actually don't get enough work. So it's actually a question about her particular physiology. Half of that question is. So for her to feel her shins is not wrong because she's a knee locker, right? She's got that extended knee. And Diana, that does that, and used to be, and no glute. So Lisa used to do it on one side. So if the thing you can work on thinking about here is, yes, you're going to get your shins on. Can you wrap your sits bones back? So if you can think of them from the side, the leg bones coming back in toward your sits bones, it won't necessarily stop your shins from working because they are. They're in a bent position, right? So all those flexing muscles at the ankle have to turn on. That makes sense? It's a good question because it affects several of you. So, not you, but you. The short foot. Good. That's great. So I'm going to repeat that for the replay too. Diana's reminding us that using the short foot also is helpful, especially as you push the ground away when you stand. Okay, so let's come flip around the other way. We'll come back to that direction, but we'll flip back toward the mount. Good. And then here we're going to take a nice hinge forward. So this is Deshelle and Diana's signature move. Yeah, this is your flex. They're like, yeah, we can hinge all day long. Yeah. So pulling that. So pulling your tail up and then rounding up nice and easy. Just gently pull those hands to either side of you. Feel your feet so you turn on your glutes. Yep, you're slicing the air to either side. Good. And then we're going to hinge again. And everybody, I want you to let your sternum shine forward as you drop. So I don't want to see that upper back hump. Yes, better, Marty. Yep, keep it up. Keep that sternum up. So you might not feel like you can bend as far as you just did, and that's okay. Yeah, that's it. Good. Oh, that's there. Good. I like how you opened back up at the top of that one, Marty. Good. And just I saw that, both of you. Good. I wish I could move your tiles around on my screen. Like, I want to flip Lisa's 2 pictures. I want them to be this way. I don't think there's a way to do it, but I would really love it. I could have everybody exactly what the views that I want. Everyone would be. Yeah. And you can actually pin up to 2 people, but what I want to do is like I like having Lisa's side view over here and your side view.
They can't see what you're seeing.
Sorry. Anyway, Marty's is perfect. I don't know how you did that, Marty, but it's perfect. I got her. Yeah, good. All right, and then coming back up. So hopefully, sorry, replay. I got distracted by
Technology.
by the technology and wanting to. Oh. So while Marty's figuring that out, and I am gonna hear your question when it happens. Let's step back into just a step. So we're gonna step back, feel your ball of your foot catch you, good, and then just push yourself off it. And same thing other side. Feel the ball of your foot catch you, push yourself off it. Yeah, and hang on, Marty, I still want to hear your question. We're just gonna add the opposite arm. Yep, push. And come back in. So give yourself a double push because I want you to load and then push off, yeah? Okay, Marty, what was it? Oh, which computer signs in? Ah. Okay. It's this, that it is. I think you're probably right. I bet you're right. Because Lisa's always the first one in. So she's always at the top of the screen. I bet you're right. Okay, good. So waking up the back of that leg. So Diana, how does that feel on your knee? You can feel it, the loading. Okay.
Your back of her knee hurt? Just occurred to me.
What?
Diana's back of her knee?
Yeah.
Does it hurt if she flexes her foot up?
Mark wants to know if it flexes when you flex your.
Hurts.
Does it hurt then? When you.
Is it warm?
Mark wants to know if it's warm. No.
Okay. I want to make sure she doesn't have a blood clot.
Oh, okay. He's just making sure it's not a blood clot.
Sorry.
He was like suddenly in full-on nurse face. I'm like, what's going on? Is it a tumor? I know. Okay, sorry. You guys, this is the best class because you have a nurse practitioner in Marty, and then you've got a charge nurse here with Mark, so you're in good hands. What's that? Oh, really? Yes. Yes. Nurse at Seattle Children's. Yeah. And then Marty's with the UW health system. So, yeah, there you go. So we're going to pull these. You say that. But she works a lot. So we're gonna pull these right to your ribs, pull your elbows back and let them go forward. That's it, good. And elbows back, good. And slowly forward. That's right. Pull, elbows, good. And pull, elbows. Nice. You guys look how nice and square you are. Well, hi, handsome. You guys look so great. Like very up and down, super open. I don't see hardly any of this chest jutting. Almost everybody's got their ribs really over their pelvis. Good. Yeah, good. And one more. Good. Bring those fists into your chest. Take a little bit wider stance. We're going to come down into a squat. Good. Hi. Good. And then come back up. Good. Now I want you to take that, push your fist down the front of you like you're getting ready to push down on a bicycle pump. A really stiff one. Good. Bring it back up. Good. Push it down. Good. Bring it back up. You got it right to your chest. Good. And exhale down. Inhale up. Good. Push. That's it. Good. And one more time. Last one. Good. Yeah. Good. So instead of doing your bicycle pump through your whole back, now you can pump your bicycle with your whole body. Right, legs too. All right, so we're down now, staying down. Take your arms to the outsides of you, good. And then you're gonna swing one up, keep the other one right where it is. This is low golf, low golf. And other one, because we do high golf all the time for fun, because it feels good. Now we're in low golf. Reach up, open that armpit, good. Can you keep your booty pulled back using your abs to get it there? Oh, that looks beautiful, Lisa. Good. Good. Rotate it on your axis. Good. Good. Can I see last one the other way? Last one the other way. Good. That's it. Open, open, open. There you go. Good. Good. Straighten your legs, reach your hands down to the ground. Good. Spine is long in that hinge. Good. And then round your spine all the way up. Feel good? Good. Okay. Then we're going to step out to second position. So taking those hands wide. Ta-da! I'm stepping to my right. Good. Back to center. And then to the left. Back to center. Good. All right, so think about your wall behind you. Bring your ribs to the wall behind you. So instead of, I don't know if you can see the arch in my back. Instead of doing something like that, see if you can keep your ribs pulled back. That's it, good. Good. And one more. Good. So I'm gonna start to my left just so I can see you first. Stepping into second position here. Good. Gonna rotate to the left, back to center. Yep. My arms are wide. Yep. This is good. If you need to at any time, let those arms come down when you get back to center because we're keeping the left arm under tension. It stays. Oops, you can't quite see it, can you? It slices through the air, stays there as we bring the right one to meet it. Come back. Yep, and then again you could reset or drop. Yep. That's it. Slice. Good. That's it. Reach out through it. Don't let it get up into your neck. It's endurance. We can do it. This is your last one. I know. Good. And open. Good. Let it come down. Come back to center. Other way. Yep. Good. So simple. Now that little one's like, no, not me again. It's okay. We're going to come to the right. Open it back up. Slice. Good. That right one is holding steady, reaching farther and farther and farther. Think of the energy going right out your 3 middle fingers. That's it. Good. Good. That's it. Good. Keep holding, keep holding. Remember, you can let it reset here if you'd like. But yeah, working on that endurance for as long as you can. Good. Got one more. Good. And let those arms go long and step back to center. Good. How you feel? Hopefully we're feeling all of that working. Good. Yay. Good, Marty. Anybody else? Yes. Lisa, yes. Shoulder. Good. Back should be back of that shoulder nice and on. Posterior delt plus triceps. Okay, so from that nice little slice, let's turn ourselves. Actually, let's grab our bars. Whew. And we'll put the bars on. I know. It's been like at least 3 weeks. Na, na, na. Okay, and once you have your bar on, I'm putting mine in my right hand. I'm going to back up so I have some tension here. I want you to just pull it up to your shoulder so it's that high row. Good, and let it come back down. Oops, I'm going to put mine in my left, again, just so I can see you when we start turning. That's it. Good. So feeling that mid-back. Good. And then watching out, here's my bad pattern. You can see how this little place exaggerates. It's because this is pushing forward and this is not holding. So if I can hold it, then the work stays around my mid-back instead of in my low mid-back, middle mid-back. Good. All right, so now you have it. We're going to open up into our reverse lunge, our open lunge, so the foot is to the side. That's it, and then we come back. So this is if I've got bar in left, then it will be left foot stepping back. So same side. We open, sit back, pull. There should be a lot of oblique work happening, and then back to the front. Good. Sit back, pull. And you guys can be bigger than me. I don't have enough room for my legs, but you can, if your mid-back can hold, you could be a lovely deep lunge, right? Super beautiful, big, deep lunge. I'll hold them both so I give you some more. You don't think your arm is... Oh. Hitting the front of your shoulder. Yes, yes. So just like a snatch, right? Or right, it's the same high pull in the elbow here. You can also, you could flip it so it's perpendicular to you or parallel to your body. It's going to change a little bit where you feel it in your mid-back, and you just have to be extra mindful. This in grip tends to make us want to roll the shoulder in. So if you can, find a place where you can hold that bar, even if you have to hold it out here a little bit, away from your head. Okay, all right. Because then we're gonna stay out here. Good, and then just reach across, pull back. Reach across, pull back. So like you're trying to reach for something. So this is a rotation and a bend, both. And then pull those abs. That's it, rotation, bend. Good. That's it. And your hips are going to stay still. You're just making that whole torso work. Good. Can you give me 2 more? Reach, pull. Good. And reach and pull. Fantastic. And come all the way back to home. Good, you guys. All right. Same thing, other side. Same thing, other side. Oops, where am I going? So first remind yourself, here's your high pull. Find your place. And then you'll step back and home. Good. There you go. Check your grip here. Right, I just caught myself just only using the ends of my fingers, so make sure you can get them all wrapped around strong. There you go. Okay, here's the other cheat I just caught myself doing. I literally just barely landed. It's so fun. I realized I'm having so much fun with this move. It's because I'm not holding it at the bottom, which is another kind of fun. And I'd like to make you to make sure you're doing it. Yeah, so at the bottom, sit into it. So you're feeling yourself have to hold it before you come back up. I know, I got caught up in your rhythm.
Sorry.
That's it. Yeah, Diana. Good. Good. So yes, Lisa. Good. I love how you caught that shoulder. Good. There you go. Good. Good. And let's do 2 more. I'm just watching how you all manage this way. That's it, Tishelra. Good, okay. So the next one we'll hold and we'll have our reach across. So we're sitting here, right? We reach as far as you can, pull it back. The hips stay still, right? It's that torso reaching. So we're training all those muscles to not freak out when you have to lean over and grab that last thing off the couch while you're holding this other thing over here. Whatever it is. Yeah? That's it. Reach. I don't know. When kids were little, I felt like we were always in the weirdest positions, trying to hold something down, make sure the kid wasn't doing something, and then having to grab something else. Right? Yes. Yes. Yeah, especially Deshelle and Marty with your little grandkids. I'm sure that's still pretty fresh in your head. Because, yep, feel good? Nice. Yes. I know Lisa's got mean business. So we're going to take ourselves and let ourselves turn our back to the mount. We're going to take our bar behind our backs. Oops. And then we're going to have a roll down because I think you might need it. So, yeah, baby. Check that chin. Lift the back of your ribs up and then over. There you go. Good. As you go down, just let the bar come down behind you. Feel that nice stretch. Good. And then gently round your way back up. Drive through your feet so it's not just halfway. Good. And then lift your chest. Inhale, exhale, stack it, then lift it before it bends. Good. And then inhale and exhale. Feet on. Good. And one more time, just for good measure. So again, remember, stack it, bringing the ribs back, then lift it to create your bend. Yeah, ribs in, there you go, good. Feel good? Okay, so we're gonna stay down on the next one. And I want you to keep your eyes right to your pubic bone so your abs stay lifted here. So if you've ever had your back to the Wunda chair and had to do that press, it's that press. So eyes up to your pubic bone. Now exhale, push down, hold. Inhale, exhale, slow release the arms. Inhale, exhale, push down, hold. Inhale, exhale, slow release with the arms. Good. Eyes still all the way up to your pubic bone. That helps you get your abs lifted to support you. Good. And last press, last press. Good. And then round that spine up. Find your feet. Let them help you so your back is ready, your abs are ready. All the way up. Nice. Whew. Okay, good. Now we're going to take a step forward, just like we did the other direction. Step forward, push with that back foot. Check that you're on first through third toes. Step back and switch feet. Step forward, push with your back foot. Good. Okay. Now bring your bar with you. Can you hold it against your butt? You're dragging a wheelbarrow full of children. Or maybe it's just a wheelbarrow full of rocks for your garden. I don't know. Pumpkins, Mark says. It's a wheelbarrow of pumpkins. Good. Yes. Now coming back onto the foot, can you control it? So push and then slow, articulate through that foot. Don't let it pull you. That's it. Good. Push. Articulate down. Good. Good. And then Diana, let me know. That's going to be a little bit of work on that right leg. So if that feels weird, tell me. Oh. Behind your leg. Okay. Yeah. So it's a bursa, right? You think that is that? Oh. Got it. Yeah. So you guys stay forward. I've got my foot on my left, my weight on my left foot. The right foot is my back one. We're going to pull that bar in and we're just going to pull it up our back as far as we can. Pull the elbows toward each other and then push it back down. So I'm doing this one pretty nasty on purpose. I'm popping my ribs. My low back is dumping forward. It is so not good. Then I'm going to pull the pelvis up, pull the ribs back and do it again. And it is now harder for me, but it feels better to work here. I'm not stressing any joints. So I want you to make sure the same is happening in your body, rib in. You might not feel the stress of the joint. Still pull your ribs in. Still pull them, that low rib in, tuck it. So right there where your bar hits your back, pull your ribs toward it. Yeah, so Lisa, the next time that bar gets up to your low back right here, pull your ribs back toward it. Now hold it there. Pull your ribs in, pull your ribs in, pull your ribs in. Yes, lady, that's it. Good. Same thing to shell. You probably are, I can't quite tell from this direction, but when it gets up here, pause, pull your ribs front to back to that bar. Use it like a tactile marker. And then notice how long you can keep them going when you go down. Because I see this, and then the bar goes away, and everybody goes away. I want you to keep that line. Shh. That's it. Good. All right. Go ahead and come down and switch legs. You gotta switch legs. See if it's any different, because this way you have a different support. right? So check first through third toes on the ground, and then pull that bar up. Pull your ribs at it, and then, what if your ribs were ready already? Good. There we go. Good. I'm going to take another half step away. Whoop. Good. That's it. Come on, keep holding with that back foot. It's pushing you there through your hips, but your ribs are holding the torso in place. Last two. And last one. Good. All right, step back to home. Allow yourself to round down. And then round back up. Wow. Good. And then we'll take those hands out of that bar. We're going to turn and face the bar. We're going to put our feet on the bar. 1 foot. So holding on up at your straps. I'm going to start with my left foot on the bar. Make sure you're holding the straps. Even if you don't need them for balance, 2 things. One is they give you that downward resistance, like the pedal of a reformer Wanda chair. Wow. And 2, if you are not holding on and you slip off of the bar could go any number of places, and this will limit that. So find your short foot on the standing foot. Good. And then all we're going to do is push the pedal down and pull the pedal up. That's it. Yeah, nice and easy. So you just practiced finding your ribs over your hips. Can you apply that knowledge in this situation? There you go. Good. Yes, nice. And then Deshelle, I think it's your camera angle, but tell me, do you feel like you're forward on your toes, or could you be back on your heel more on the standing side? Anytime you get to the side of your screen, it starts making you not look quite right. So I'm not sure. No, it's, All right, super. Okay, good. All right, and then staying tall. Now we're just going to extend that leg forward, pull the strap towards you a little bit. Now here, if you want more resistance, just reach on down, and you can have a little more resistance. And that more resistance, you're going to pull the elbows into your waist as you push, and push your standing foot down, almost as if you wanted to come on tippy toes. Good. Can you do 2 more? So this is going to be more hamstringy, Diana.
Yes.
Okay, Mark goes, yes. Good. And last one. Nice, good. Put that foot down. Keep it on the bar. Take a quick step over the top. And then, okay. Then we're going to lift the bar up. And then just push it back down to the ground. So pull the knee up and in, push it back down to the ground. Yeah. So waking up, hopefully glutes on both sides. Pull that knee up to your belly. The bar should hit just behind your leg, and press it back down. Good. And push. Good. Up and push. Good. Okay, one more. So we've done this before, yes? Hold that bar down. Now pull your booty back in a little squat. This is going to be smaller. Pull that bar up till it hits the back of your shin. Good. Push it back down. Good. Pull it up. You're gonna hit the, maybe not back of your shin. Well, if you're flexible enough, it's gonna get up behind the other thigh. Good. Come on, sit back in it. Sit back in it. You're in a squat. So if you were on top of the chair, you'd be pushing and pulling that pedal down. Right? It's the same resistance as on the Wonder chair. And the rest of you has to stay still. Good. And you've got one more. Mark is speaking for all of us. I don't know if you guys can hear him. There we go. Good. All right. And then gently bring it in. Good. And then take it up so you can take it off. Yeah. Good. How are we doing? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay. Now you got to carefully step over the top.
I don't know if I can do more.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Mark says, I don't know if I can do the other side. Yes, you can. Do what you can. All right. So other foot on top. Boop. Still holding on. Oops, find your center. Find your center, girl. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. And we're gonna be nice and tall, and we're just gonna press down. So again, find your ribs, right? That's it, so they're not out here. If I have this overly big arch right here, if you can see yourself in the side, that tells you these guys could probably be in and down a little bit. There's still a softness, right? I'm not tucking, I'm not flattening the back. I'm just bringing the ribs back over the hips. There we go. And hopefully you have just enough resistance on that strap so that you have to control that bar on the way up, right? If it's very light or if you have a lot of slack, you almost ride the bar up. It just kind of plop, springs up. I want you to have to control it. Good. Woo. That's it, good. And give me one more. Very good. Yes, ribs in. I love it. Good. All right. Then we pull in as we press out. Good. Good. And I want you to have enough resistance that you can feel yourself having to push the bar away from you. So I'm not just merely hinging, unhinging. I'm lengthening and trying to push that bar away. Right? Maybe you're at the dog park and you're holding your precious little dog and there's a big rabid dog coming and you've got to gently push that big rabid dog away. Because even though it's a rabid dog, we still love dogs and it's not its fault. So we don't want to kick it, we're just going to push it. That's it. Good. And last two. Watch the sink under. Can you find your standing foot? That's it. Find that standing foot. There we go. Better. Good. All right. That comes down. Okay. Hold that down. Take a quick little step over it and then move it back behind you. Good. And then all we're going to do is pull that knee up and push it down. Yeah. So the first couple are just figuring things out. Most of us will pitch forward a little bit. Can we get ourselves back in our beautiful straight line so that the joint just... Oh, there is one? My problem is, for some reason, when they call, half of the time they turn off the camera. So that's why I'm like, when I see it pop up, I'm like, no. All right, good. How are we? Yes, my butt is telling me about it, but we're not done. So we're going to give it a different angle to work. We sit in that squat. Good. And then we pull that bar up as high as we can, and then exhale, push back. Inhale, exhale, pull it. Inhale, exhale, push. So I have to really, on this side, keep myself plugged in to that socket. Otherwise, I'll swing around to the outside and I'll feel strain across here. I just want to feel work. The other thing that might cause strain is if it tucks too much and falls out. That's going to feel not so great. Good, that's it. Can we sit a little deeper in that squat? Where'd our lovely squat go? That's it. Good, Lisa. Good, I saw that. Yes, Giselle. Wow. Good. Last two. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Good. And last one. Good. Let that bar come up. Oh, take it off. Phew. Good. I know. And then we're going to let ourselves come out from underneath that bar. We're going to be coming down to the floor. So if you would like something soft underneath you, please feel free to get it. First, though, we're going to take a nice stretch for the back of our legs. So I'm going to step back with the right leg, hinge back, pulling my sits bone away from my heel, and then just press, pulling the chest forward. That's it. And you really just think about pulling the tail away. So your weight is trying to get off of the front heel and pull back. Good. And then we'll come forward. This time come to your side. Still pull back. Some of you will feel that more, some of you will feel that less. It just depends on where you rely on which side of you on that side more. You can try going to the other side, again sitting back on the back bent right leg. Hi, baby boy. Hi, good boy. Good. And then round your way back up. And then we'll switch feet. So pull your tail as far as you can away from the heel. Really pull back. If you have enough space and you can step back and really let your weight hang off of the bar, you're welcome to do that, if that helps you get that big pull. And then see if you paddle a little bit gently to one side, hold it. Some people will feel more or less. It will usually shift to the inside or the outside of the ham or the back of the leg. Good. Good. That's it. Keep that sternum up. Yeah, it's nice. I know. We're like, ugh. Good. And then you can come back to center, pull your abs back, and round all the way up. Nice. Okay, we're going to come down to that mat. So it is a big lunge back to come down. And the other one comes down. Good. All right. Thigh stretch. So Diana, I don't know if I actually want you to hinge back on this one just because of that knee. It might not feel good to even be in that 90-degree bend for you, so you let me know if we need to do something different. So hinging back, ribs set, far as you can go. Inhale, exhale, turn your glutes on, let them push you back up. You're like, what? We just worked our glutes. Yes, but this way is different. We're making it work as many ways as possible. That's it, good. So, and Diana's reminding me to remind you that if you want more support and you don't have room to back up, if you reach through and grab on up at your ropes, you'll get a little more support. Some people also like it if you use that support. For some people, it's helpful to feel your abs pull back away from the rope when you have more tension. Your glutes will still turn on. Yeah, good. Good, and one more. Stay here. Pull that bar to your chest. Feel your glutes wrap a little more. Good, let that go forward. And good, pull. That's it, good. Glutes on. That's right, good. Good, all right, before you come back up, just have an idea in your head, which way are your toes pointing? Which way are your heels pointing? No judgment, just know. When you come back up, flip it. Now flip your feet the other way. So I had toes kind of curled in, heels kind of pushed out. Now I'm gonna push my heels in and my toes out. Yeah, so you just check you, good. Because now you're gonna go back again. Hold it there. You should hopefully feel a slightly different part of your glute and hams holding you up. Good. Same rows. Just work on not letting your feet flip the other way. See what happens. Yeah. Good. That's it. See if you can sink back a little lower. Good. Last two. And last one. Good. And then all the way up. Ah, good. Let yourself bring the bar to your hips. Push down in a roll down. Pushing your hips forward. Good. Let your fingertips reach forward. Then you can let them fall on the ground. Make sure your fingertips are long there. Release your spine like a cat. Good. Then inhale, exhale just like a cat. Tuck your tail. Drop your head. Pull the bar back into your hips. All the way to your chest. High pull to the sky. Good. Glutes on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it down the front of you. Cat roll down. Hips forward. That's it. Fingertips brush over the floor. Make sure those fingers are long when you put your bar down. Good. Release that spine. Good. And then inhale, exhale, tuck. Scoop. Drag that bar across the floor, up the front of you. Whoa! Right there, tippy. Good. Up to the sky, high pull. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And last time down. Push those hips forward. Keep that bar close. Good. Drag the fingertips forward. Make sure they're long when you put your hands down. Good. Release. Good. And then from here, instead of coming all the way back up, oh, actually, we can't come all the way back up. Sorry. We're going to scoop the belly in. Cat. Good. High pull. All right. Now we're going to come back up to a stand. Keep your arms up if you can. Step one foot forward. Tuck that back toe. Go straight up. So I don't want to see you falling forward. Use the power of both legs to come straight up. Good. Side bend. And then back to center. Come back down. Bring your arms down to your chest as you bring the other foot down. Take your arms back up. Other leg is forward. Good. Tuck your back toe. Use both legs. Come straight up between them. Yes, my powerful people. Good. Side bend. Good. That's it. Nice. Good. And then back to center. Good. Step to home. Dun, dun, dun. Pull your bar back as far as you can. That's it. Pull it down behind your head. Pull it apart behind your head. So there might not be slack on your straps. I would say there might be slack on your straps. That's okay. Your goal is to pull it apart. And it's just like when we have dowel and we pull that dowel apart in class, in reformer class. Same thing here. Good. Take it back up. Good. Pull it back down. Pull it apart. Make it shimmy. Make it shimmy. Pull so hard that you tremble. Come on, pull it apart. Good. And up. Good. One more time. You're taking that bar. Pull it apart. Your arms are fighting each other to see who can win this battle. Good. Can you get your ribs back in a little bit? Keep pulling. Keep pulling. Should be a little shimmy. Good. And then up. Oh. And then release those arms. Nice. Give yourself a teeny bow. Just a nice one to stretch that upper back. Good. And then bring it back up. Take your right hand on that stick. Let it just swing up nice and easy. High golf. Good. And then switch hands, swing the other side. High golf. That's it, good. And we'll do one more each way. Good, and other side. Good. Yes. All right. Very nice. Take a nice breath in. Just easy peasy wherever you happen to be. Good. And blow it out. Good. We're going to do 2 more. See if you can inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And exhale. Good. Thank you, everybody. Nice job today. Wow. Always so awesome when you all are all here. Okay, so since I have you all, really quick, from Thanksgiving and 2 weeks into December, we're going to my daughter's graduation and then visiting our family in Germany. Would you like me to find you a sub? Okay. Oh, you guys are sweet. I was gonna ask. Yes.